Donald Trump. It's just me, Paula Poundstone. I was just playing with the cats. When I was in the junior high, we had a class where the teacher required each student to keep a journal. She said we had to turn them in each week for credit, but that since a journal was a personal thing, she wouldn't read them. She would just check to make sure there was writing in it. So in my journal, I just wrote words in no particular order with no meaning at all. The thing for over 10, better the mother, hasn't the boy. Funnel them all over. Great the that from either time. What a wonderful class. And that's what I want to talk to you about. I watched your press conference today on this, the 1-year anniversary of your inauguration, where you had the big stack of papers that you claimed were a list of your administration's accomplishments. I wish I was there with you, Donald. You have the worst advisors. You need Tina Fey's character from Mean Girls to hold a session with your whole administrative staff, like she does with the high school girls in the movie. And she should start by saying, raise your hand if you have ever been personally victimized by Stephen Miller. Wow. I'll bet not one member of your administration could do a trust fall into the rest of the group, which is probably for the best, because I'll bet every member of the group would step out of the way to watch their trust-falling coworker bounce off your beloved marble floor. My point is that no one should be letting you go out there with a big stack of papers. You have a history of making false claims about big stacks of papers, and we haven't forgotten. Woman, man, camera, big stacks of papers that Trump lies about. Remember the health plan that wasn't a health plan? That was in the comically large notebook that you made Kayleigh McEnany take out to a dismayed Leslie Stahl after you walked out on the 60 Minutes interview? How about the memory of the notebooks with the parts of the Epstein files that weren't the Epstein files that you gave to the right-wing podcasters at the White House? Or remember when you were in the hospital, sick with the COVID hoax? How you had yourself filmed sitting at the end of that table in the meeting room signing papers? That turned out to be blank pieces of paper that you signed to make it look like you were working? Remember how Rudy Giuliani used to waggle a couple of pieces of paper at the press and claim he had it right here? Proof! But he never showed the paper or read the paper, and no one ever knew what it was supposed to be proof of. Right here. Did you guys go to the same intensive summer theater camp that was known for working with props that were stacks of paper? You're a sponge. Anyway, it doesn't take all the papers you had at the podium today to write murder, cruelty, fraud, larceny, and really bad Kennedy Center Honors Show ratings.